Hello students, this is Rakesh Kumar Meena, Assistant Professor, Government College Rajgarh, and today we will discuss on the poem Christabel, written by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. In this video lecture, we will cover three important points related to these poems, which are a brief introduction to the poet, literary career and works, and the last point is the short introduction to the poem. So now I am going to start our discussion on the first point, a brief introduction to the poet. Samuel Taylor Coleridge. English poet and literary critic Samuel Taylor Coleridge was born in Outre, St. Mary, Devonshire in 1772. His father was a local vicar who was already 53 when Samuel was born. His father later died when Coleridge was just 6 years old. Coleridge was educated at Christ's Hospital and Jesus College, Cambridge, with the intention of becoming a church minister. In 1793, Coleridge got enlisted in the 5th Light Dragoons as Silas Tomkane Comberbatch, but his brother got him discharged by reason of insanity. He then returned to Cambridge but left his studies again in 1794 without a degree to tour Wales. Coleridge met Robert Southey in Bristol in 1794, and both proposed a utopian community that would fulfill the idealistic goals of the revolutionaries without degenerating into the violence of the terror. A community to be called Pantisocracy and to be established in the New World at Susquehanna River in Pennsylvania. Next point is the literary career and his works. Coleridge's first volume of poetry, Poems on Various Subjects, was published in 1796. It was during this time that he also began an intimate friendship with Wordsworth and Dorothy. Collaboration with Wordsworth produced the Lyrical Ballads in 1798. In 1817, he published Biographia Literaria, which contained his finest literary criticism. He continued to publish poetry and prose. His best known poems are Christabel, The Rime of Ancient Mariner, and Kubla Khan, the latter of which was reportedly written under the influence of Afir. About Coleridge, Mr. Stafford Brooks says, all that he did excellently might be bound in 20 pages, but it should be bound in pure gold. Pieces like the Ancient Mariner, the Christabel, the Kubla Khan, Love, etc. are masterpieces in English poetry. Coleridge was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society of Literature in 1824. He died at Highgate near London on 25th July 1834. Our next point is the brief introduction to the poem Christabel. The first part of Christabel was written in 1797 and the second in 1800. Although intended for publication in the Lyrical Blades in 1798, Coleridge failed to complete it and it was ultimately published in 1816. As in the Rime of Ancient Mariner, in this poem also Coleridge successfully achieved the task he assigned to himself in the Lyrical Blades, which is creating a willing suspension of disbelief. In this poem, Christabel, he renders the marvelous real and intimate by investing it with vivid details of daily life and the shifting shades of nature. The chief merit of the poem lies in its power of suggestiveness, threatening some unknown danger and thereby casting a spell of the supernatural. Christabel is a piece of romantic composition, a narrative ballad characterized by a strange melody, chivalry, and medieval atmosphere. The tale is about a sorcerer named Geraldine, whom the innocent maiden Christabel befriends and brings to her father's castle. The woman casts an evil spell on Christabel and prepares to destroy her. But Christabel partially succeeds in breaking the trance with the blessings of God and her guardian spirit. Thus, Christabel is a narrative ballad and it uses repetition of words and situations to create an ambience. It employs the interrogative method and reverses the ordinary romantic settings. And with this, it is the end of this video lecture, which is related to the introduction of the poem Christabel, written by Coleridge. And in my next videos, I will explain the prescribed text of this poem. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you.